Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham Akarkadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Stone, and much love and peace to the brothers pushing the truth in sincerity. Alright, this lesson will be titled Everybody Cannot Receive the Truth. Right, because I've been reflecting on some past conversation with some people, trying to convince them or show them the truth, but they already think in their mind that, oh, I'm already spiritual, I already know this and that. It's basically impossible to convince them if they're of the 2/3, because they are inexorable people, hard-headed. Anyway, the first scripture I'm gonna get is 1 Corinthians 14 and 37. If any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are commandments of the Lord. But if any man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. Right. If any man want to continue believing things that are false and don't want to take heed to the truth, just let him be ignorant. Leave him alone. Because it's basically pointless. Right, so the next scripture we're getting is 2 Corinthians 4 and 3, yes. Right, so it goes like this. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, but in whom the most high of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach Yahushai, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them. Right, the gospel is hid to them because they are lost. The Most High has blinded their minds, ultimately because they are not of the elect. They're not of the chosen amongst the chosen. So no matter what, they just won't receive the truth. Right, so the next scripture I get is John 12 and 40. Right, John 12 and 40. He had blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their hearts, and be converted, and I should heal them. Right, so the Most High had blinded their eyes and hardened their hearts, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their hearts, and be converted and changed, and be washed by the word of truth. But as the scripture said, the Most High has blinded them, so they just won't receive it. Right, so the next scripture I'll get is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 10. Right. Hold on 1 second. Right. With all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. For this cause, Slakia, for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong illusion, that they should believe a lie. Right. And the Most High send them a lot of strong illusions, because our people believe that they are Muslims, Rasta, Christian, Buddhist, all kind of madness. Africans, you know, a lot of madness, strong delusions, right? That they might all be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Right, and our people have a lot of pleasure in unrighteousness. They try to tell them, oh, it's not right to sleep with somebody else's woman, which is adultery. It's not right to eat pork, shrimp, lobster. They just deny it. They don't want to hear that. They want to continue living in unrighteousness. Anyway, the next scripture will be John 14 and 15. Right, if ye love me, keep my commandments, and I pray the Father, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. Right. So if you love the Heavenly Father Yahweh, you keep his commandments, you follow his laws, you do what it says, which is the right way to live. Continuing, even the Spirit of truth, whom even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. Right, the world cannot receive the truth. That's why people buck up on the truth when you try to show them, because it's not for everybody, it's only for the elect of Israel. Right, continuing, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither they knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you. Right, he shall be in us, the hopeful elect, the elect of Israel, who accept the truth, not of ourselves, because we're already predestined to receive this truth. So the Spirit of truth does not dwell with everybody. Everybody cannot receive the Spirit of truth. And that's just it, point blank, period. So it doesn't even matter going back and forth with some of these people. As the scripture said earlier, let them be ignorant. Right, the next scripture is Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Right, the elect has obtained the truth and the Spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the Rakah Kodash, which wash us and change us, that we can then understand the truth and come back to the Heavenly Father and worship him and teach his works in sincerity and truth. But the rest were blinded. Understand? The rest were blinded. The rest of the people that reject the truth and continue to live in wickedness and call on different names of the Lord and think they're doing the right thing, pervert the gospel, worship Selassie, etc. And that's all I have on this one. Shalom.